No one feared humans until a student explained Earth is a death world. The Galactic Academy's lecture hall hummed with anticipation. Cadets from across the spiral arm crowded into tiered seating, scaled Jan clicking claws nervously, Sirinth fluttering wings to settle, the hulking Tuvar rumbling low growls that rattled seats. Their professor, a tall, many-eyed scholar named Luroth, had announced a world-sharing symposium where each cadet would explain the hazards of their homeworld and the ways their people endured them. It was a classic exercise: learn the strengths of other species, compare survival adaptations, and prepare for cross-cultural cooperation. At the back sat the lone human cadet, Maya Serrano. She was small compared to most, shorter than the Jan, less armored than the Tuvar, and utterly unremarkable in appearance. Most of the other students barely noticed her. Humans were new, fragile, nothing special. Or so they thought. The presentations. One by one, the cadets presented. The Sirinth spoke of lightning storms that incinerated whole forests. The Jan described sulfur swamps that could dissolve unprotected skin. The Tuvar proudly explained how their people hunted razor-backed herds armed with meter-long horns. There were murmurs of admiration, respectful clicks and trills. Professor Luroth then turned toward the human. "Cadet Serrano," he said. "Your turn. Tell us, how does your species endure your world?" Maya rose slowly. She didn't bring any holos or props. She didn't need them. "Earth," explained. "My world is called Earth," Maya said evenly. "According to galactic survey standards, it is classified a Class T biosphere. You call that a death world." A ripple of laughter spread. The Jan clicked mockingly. "Exaggeration." Maya only tilted her head. "No. Let me explain." She began with predators. On Earth, almost everything can kill you. We have cats with teeth longer than your hand, bears strong enough to break you in half, venomous snakes, spiders, insects. In the oceans, creatures bigger than buildings lurk in the dark. Walk outside unarmed and you might meet one. A few cadets shifted uneasily. Predators were rare on most worlds. A handful, maybe. But thousands. Maya didn't pause. Then there's the weather. We get storms with winds strong enough to tear down forests. Blizzards that freeze you solid. Heat that bakes your organs. Entire cities vanish under hurricanes, tornadoes, or floods. And this isn't exceptional. It's seasonal. Every year. The Sirinth cadets' wings trembled. Seasonal disasters? Yes, Maya said simply. We call them summer, winter, spring, fall. Uneasy laughter rippled. No one was sure if it was a joke. Diseases, disasters, and death. Maya's voice sharpened. Earth has diseases. Invisible killers, viruses, bacteria that strike without warning. They wipe out millions. Every few decades, we face pandemics. Our history is written in plagues. Professor Luroth's eyes widened. And yet, your species survives. Maya nodded. We learn. We adapt. We build defenses, then new diseases come. It never stops. She listed more hazards, each word dropping like a stone. Plants that poison you. Insects that carry sickness. Quakes that shatter mountains. Volcanoes that bury entire continents. Oceans that rise in waves taller than towers. Sometimes, the sky itself drops burning rocks that erase species. The room went utterly silent. Fragility, redefined. The Tuvar cadet sneered to cover his unease. So you claim to be invincible? Maya shook her head. No. We are fragile. Our skin tears. Our bones break. We bleed, choke, drown, starve easier than most of you. On Earth, even the weather kills us. But we survived anyway. Because every one of us alive descends from those who adapted, endured, and fought back. Weakness doesn't matter when you refuse to stop. Her words lingered like a chill. The Sirenth whispered, if your world is that dangerous, what do you call safe? Maya glanced around the hall. This. A classroom with walls, steady air, no predators outside, no storms on the horizon. For you, that's normal. For us, that's paradise. A shiver passed through the cadets. The weight of perspective. Professor Luroth tapped his data slate with trembling claws. You live every day with threats that would annihilate other sapients. Maya's expression softened. Yes. And that's why we aren't afraid of much, here. After Earth, most worlds feel tame. The cadets exchanged nervous looks. Tame. Their homeworlds were lethal in their own ways, yet this small, soft human dismissed them with a shrug. They had seen humans as frail. But in truth, they had been forged by fire. After class. When the symposium ended, no one rushed out. Conversations buzzed in tight whispers. She called extinction-level events seasonal. Even their plants attack them. They learned to fight disease itself. Maya packed her notes calmly, unfazed by the stares. A RHYX cadet armored in plated hide finally approached. Human. If this is true, how are you so calm? You should be, what is the word, traumatized. Maya slung her satchel over one shoulder. When the world tries to kill you every day, you learn to live with it. Fear won't save you. Preparation will. Humor helps. And persistence is everything. The RHYX recoiled. To him, her words sounded less like reassurance and more like a threat. Professor's reflection. Later, in his office, Professor Luroth reviewed the recording. He had thought Deathworld was bureaucratic hyperbole. Now he realized it had been understatement. These humans weren't simply survivors. They were the distilled product of survival, honed across millennia of disaster and predator teeth. Every human alive was proof of victory against odds that should have destroyed them. And now those survivors had joined the galaxy. Luroth's mandibles clicked softly. The galaxy had welcomed them too eagerly. It had not asked what price humans had paid to become what they were. He suddenly understood why the other species would soon whisper in fear. No one had feared humans before, but they would now. Epilogue. That evening in the mess hall, the cadets avoided sitting near Maya. They kept glancing at her hands, her face, her ordinary frame. She looked unremarkable. Fragile. Almost harmless. And that terrified them more than anything. Because if someone so small and plain could come from a world that hostile and smile so calmly about it, what would her people do if the galaxy ever pushed them too far? The thought spread silently across the tables, chilling every alien there. Humans were deathworlders. And no one would underestimate them again.